Yeah, welcome back to AWS DevOps Lokesh Tech YouTube channel. So we have last class we have seen Kubernetes application launch using Mongo and Mongo Express. So that got successfully. We have shown we have seen that. So Kubernetes is completely done. So now we are going to start with Jenkins. Just give me one second. Please kindly share and subscribe my channel, which will be very useful for everybody. So those who are in DevOps, okay, and also for cloud. Let me share my screen. Guys, my audio is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yashwant, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes. Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. Guys, are you able to hear any background noise from my side? No, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Hmm. Is it visible my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Today we are going to discuss with Jenkins. Okay. So Jenkins. So we have seen last time, last class we have completed a Kubernetes. So now we are going to start with Jenkins. Okay, Jenkins is also very important DevOps tool. Okay, you know the purpose of Jenkins. The name itself indicates like this is Jenkins itself. Jenkins is for continuous integration and continuous deployment. Correct? You heard already, so I don't need to acquaintain. No need to acquaintain, right? You guys already know this Jenkins tool, right? But you don't know the operation might be. So I'm not sure about Yogesh. So you have you used this?
Yes, sir. I have used this.
Okay, what is the purpose of exactly Jenkins?
Like it is a heart of the DevOps, sir. Like whichever the tools you are going to integrate, by using the Jenkins only, we can integrate with all the tools,
Okay, what are the
and we
alternate
can do the
tools?
automation.
So do we have any
Like Bamboo,
alternates? Hmm.
Bamboo, Team City, Circle CI.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, these are all the
So
alternatives
in
for this.
Jenkins, what is CI and CD?
Yeah, CI is nothing but the continuous integration, where it is implementing the continuous integration starts from
Hmm.
developing the code till the building it.
Okay. What is CD?
Yeah, continuous delivery, and it called continuous deployment, but it is nothing but the invoking the deployment process. CI
How?
is nothing but the implementing the continuous integration. CD is nothing but the invoking the continuous delivery.
Okay.
Like yeah,
Okay. So yeah, this is correct. Continuous integration. Continuous integration. This is continuous deploy. So in the market, many people are telling, okay, many channels also, a lot of people are telling it is also for delivery. Okay, but it is very rare case. Okay, we use D for deployment. Okay, continuous integration and continuous deployment. We will do multiple deployments in the project. Okay, delivery. What case delivery we have to say? For example, your company is there. This is your company. Okay, you have built the application. Okay, you have built the application. After building the application, for example, TCS is there. Okay, or Google is there, or some other company, for example Microsoft. Okay, so these companies are there, they are engaging with some projects. Okay, they have a extra work to handle, they could not able to handle extra work, so maybe this company is hand over to you some of projects. Okay, which means for example one project they have handed over, so you completely written the code, everything you made it ready, so after completion of the project you are not deploying into their machines, because they are already established companies, they already whatever the application you you made it, that application they will take. Okay, this is one kind of. Okay, so whatever you just simply made the application and they are just simply delivering it to the company, that's it. Deploy in the sense that is different. Okay, that this is also very rare case. Okay, delivery, it means you are directly you just build the application. Okay, you just made it ready. After completion of that, if the company will check everything, company will check with their developers. Okay, if everything finds, they will take from you, just simply you are giving the service. Okay, so that is kind of, you can say simply that is a kind of delivery. Okay, and deploy in the sense you will deploy into their machines. Okay, their machines, that is one kind of terminology, you can say deployment and delivery. So if you, one second. Okay, so continuous integration is a software development practice. Okay, that involves frequently merging code changes into a shared repository and automatically testing them. Okay, CI, like continuous integration is a key part of DevOps methodology. Okay, like agile methodology. Okay, and is used to improve software quality. Okay, finding bugs issues also, if you get bugs also, you can fix it very faster. Okay, and speed up the release of new software updates. Okay, releasing in the sense, so all already existed code, whatever code is there, there are updates, by adding that updates you will release it, right? Okay, so continuous integration is a DevOps software development practice where developers regularly merge their code and changes into a central repository. Okay, so for example, developers are there in your company, in your organization. Okay, they are developers. What developers, after writing the code, developers after writing the code, what they will do is they will push their code into GitHub central repository. Okay, so after that Jenkins come into the picture. Okay, now Jenkins, what it will do is after pushing it GitHub, it will pull, Jenkins pull the code. Okay, Jenkins will pull the code in different scenarios. Okay, like maybe for example cron jobs. Okay, this is for automation purpose. Okay, by using cron job it will pull, right? We have seen that cron job in Linux also, right, Ashwant? Okay,
Yes, sir.
yeah, Jenkins, after Jenkins what it will do is it will connect with the different plugins. Okay, so if you come for example for build tool, for build tool we can take it as a Maven. Okay, Maven. So after building the code, okay, if everything fine, okay, you can also check with the console. Okay, in that console if it is get success, so then what we have to do is next after building we have to test. Okay, test maybe if it is Selenium, Java Selenium. Okay, and after testing we have to check with the quality check. What are the tools are available in the market for quality checks? Hmm?
Grafana.
Quality.
Quality. SonarCube.
Yes. Okay, so we have tools like sonar cubes are there for quality checks. Okay, so this will be useful for that, right? So next, after what will happen after doing all this process, everything will be done, so your application everything running properly. So then next what we have to do is with this, so you can deploy. So your application is ready, you can deploy. And also we have discussed about delivery too, so we'll talk about delivery also. Okay, so first, for example, one company is agreemented with you. Okay, how? Because one, maybe they have, you got a project from so and so client. Okay, what their requirement is, they have their own infrastructure, they have their own everything setup is there. They have their software engineers, developers, DevOps team, everything is there. Okay, but they does not have enough time, or they have floating of jobs. Okay, floating of projects are there. So then in this case they have some agreement with your company, so and so application to be done, for example e-commerce application. Okay, this e-commerce application, okay, some front end or back end or both codes. So you got a project, so they might get, okay, maybe this application is get ready. Okay, so whatever, so and so xyz, so, xyz application is ready. Okay, after readying the application, what you have to do is just simply you can share with the documentation, complete documentation, okay, complete code, okay, everything you will share with the company. Maybe this is like kind of a contract also. These kind of contracts will happen in between company to company. Okay, business to, this is called as business to build business deal. Okay, so in this case what will happen is, after everything fine, after checking all those things, they will simply deliver your product into so and so client. Okay, just simply delivering, you are just simply you have made it ready and just simply delivering this to your client, that's it. Okay, this is for delivery. And deployment in the sense, so everything you have to do. For example, I'm just taking it as example, SBI is there, or railways are there, just taking example. Okay, so you are software company. Okay, your company is software company, you have all set up. Okay, you have developers, you have a DevOps team, you have a testing team. Okay, you have a management team, you have HR team, everything is there. Okay, so you'll be ready with the application. Okay, this is application got ready. Okay, for example in this case you just simply deliver that application to them, but if you deliver that to the SBI team, what they will do? Nothing, they can't do anything because they are not expertise in the softwares, right? In this case what they will ask is, SBI team will ask you, yes, we don't know that, what we don't know what to implement with this applications, kindly, so you have to do complete, you have to complete it. Which means, so development team what they will do is, by using Ansible, okay, Ansible or anything, they will deploy into their machines. This is example. Okay, so for example Ansible is master node, by taking it as Ansible as master node, so by using slaves in the sense nodes, with that nodes means different branches. Okay, they can simply deploy into your machines. That is the difference between deploy and delivery. Okay, but many cases this will happen, deploy. Okay, delivery also, this is completely depends on requirement. Okay, so that's what. So in this case, where is the continuous integration? This process, whatever this process is there, this process is continuous integration. Why continuation? Integration between the tools. Okay, what is the integration? The integration between the tools. You will be connected, sorry, you have connected with the tools. This is one tool, this is one tool, and this is one tool, and this is one tool, and this is one tool. So you have connected with all the tools, right? And you are doing the process continuously. This process will continuously will happen. For example, this developer had made some changes, okay, and again pushed GitHub. What is central repository? From this repository, source code management, okay, from central repository, Jenkins will take that code, it will pull, after pulling the code, so then again build happens, testing happens, okay, quality check also will happen, then after again it will deploy. Okay, this continuously it will happen, this process continuously will follow, so that is called as, this is continuous integration. Okay, and after integration, you have to do the deployment, right? So you have to do deployment because application is running, application is in live. What are the changes? That changes to be, you have to give that changes to your client, correct? That should be replicable in this application. So that is the reason you have to deploy in the machine. So continuous integration and continuous deploy. You understood? This process will be continuously happen. Continuous integration and continuous deploy will happen. This is called as continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, if you do delivery in the sense, okay, you can say continuous delivery also. Okay, you understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it visible? The same diagram.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so yeah, so developers, what developers will do is, they will write the code, okay, after that they will do the commit changes into some GitHub or whatever, okay, source code server. After that, fetch the changes and into continuous integration server, whatever it is, not only for Jenkins. Don't use specially Jenkins, we have a lot of, okay, bamboo, all those, okay, continuous integration server. So after that build, after that testing, it will happen in the parallelly. So if for example, after building your code, maybe get some errors, okay, what happen? It will again fail in the sense, again it will notify to the developers, developer will fix it, it will bug, whatever bug is there, he will fix it, again commit, again whatever, commit in the sense git only, okay, after committing you will push, after that fetch changes, it will take to the, which means pull, okay, Jenkins will pull it, after that again it will build, and after that it will test, after building again it will test. If test passes, fine, test fails, again this process will continue. If test passes, that's it. Okay, so this process continuously will happen, that's why it is continuous integration and continuous deployment. Okay, so this is very useful and important tool. Okay, in interviews they will be focus on this. So you have dealt with the Docker, you have dealt with the Kubernetes and also Terraform, so this is not that much hard. Okay, continuous whatever Jenkins is very easy, and it is also, you can see whatever the result is, that you can able to see. It's mainly most probably you will see, you will work on GUI. Okay, so
Yes, sir.
by using continuous integration refers to the build and unit testing stages and software release process. Okay, so whatever code changes are there, that code changes automatically build, automatically tested and prepared for release production. Continuous delivery expands upon continuous integration by deploying all code changes to a testing environment. Okay, so continuous integration benefits, what are the benefits? Improve the development productivity, this is first point. Okay, so like continuous integration helps your team to more productivity. Okay, for the developers, from developers, like whatever the issues, they can able to fix it, which means productivity will be improve, right? And also find the address bugs quicker, immediately. So in earlier, without this development method, DevOps methodology, so they had waterfall methodology. Waterfall methodology is not like this. We could not able to do anything parallelly, we could not able to track. So at that time, so one after the other, one after the other, one after the other, we have used to do like this. Okay, but for example, development after what, first development will be completed, then after testing will happen,
Testing.
quality will check. So if quality fails, again developers, until then they had developer has to sit until test, until test completes, they have to wait. Okay, so one after the other, one completes, one block completes, other block completes, and the next, it is like waterfall methodology. It's a kind of series. Okay, series methodology. So that is the reason earlier stage, earlier in the sense long back, it's around 5 years back, the waterfallology methodology was there for 5 6 years back. So we used to like we used to do project too much late. Okay, we used to get late. Okay, so this process is too much late. So but not now, not like this. For example, if this process, if for example if it is fails, okay, this build failed, you got some error, it will show. Okay, 240th line, you got error, that error also it will show. This error they can able to fix easily. Earlier with this process, without this process, they have to check entire code, they have to check from the scratch. Okay, they used to check entire code, and they used to waste lot of time on this. Okay, this waterfall methodology used to do like that. Okay, so that is the reason bugs identification is easy in the CI/CD process. Okay, and next advantage is deliver updates faster. Okay, continuous integration will help your team. Okay, whatever, so whatever it will help you in the form of how updates their customers to the faster and more frequently. Okay, it will give the updates. Okay, so what is the process in this? Commit to, build to, test to, okay, integrate and deploy, all these things. And next, what is the next other terminology is plugin. Plugin, what is plugin? One second, can I delete this? I'm deleting it.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's start. Okay, plugin, what is plugin? Plugin means connection. Okay, connection in general terminology, plugin means connection. Okay, So in this Jenkins plugin means what? Jenkins plugin means what? You can connect any tool with the Jenkins using plugins. For example, in Jenkins, so if you type Java, if you search Java, you will get Java plugin. If you search with Git, you will get Git plugin. If you search with Selenium, you will get Selenium. If you search with Maven, you will get Maven. So it is actually integrated with all the softwares. Jenkins itself integrated with the all the softwares. So we have thousands of plugins in the Jenkins, maybe more than that also. Okay, we should download and we can use those plugins. So like plugin is like a integration point between with Jenkins and tools. Okay, plugin is between like this. Jenkins is there. Okay, and tools, what are the tools are there? These tools. This is kind of um, bridge, like barrier. Okay, plugin will help you to invoke. Okay, you can invoke this. You can plug in with the Java, you can plug in with the GitHub, Selenium, Maven, SonarCube, etc., etc., whatever you want. For example, testing, if testing environment, you need Selenium. Yes, you can plug in with the Jenkins. Okay, so you can take this. Okay, so plugin is one kind of terminology. Okay, you can keep it mind. The other one is and another two terminologies are there, or two term is integrate, just a difference. Okay, and continuous integration. Continuous integration, integrate and continuous integration. Integrate means it is a single entity. Okay, single, like for suppose whenever your developer add, commit and push code into GitHub, it will just integrate it, which means it integrated with the so and so tool. Okay, continuous integration means we are connecting with all the tools which has integrated and run the process continuously without any disturbance. Developer push code, build, test. Okay, if it fails again some process. Okay, and if pass again code will okay, will release that application. It runs continuously without affecting any, okay, anything. So this continuous integration process is there with the tools. Okay, continuously to happen like loop. Okay, so next, so and some, I think plugins I will show you. We'll also see after installing Jenkins, you can see that plugins I will show you there. See, if you search like this in Jenkins, I think you did not see, might be. See this? If you search anything, so where is that? Yeah, you see here GitHub. For example, if you search GitHub, you will get related to all the GitHub. Okay, if it is install, you can install, uninstall, you do everything from here itself. Okay, so yeah, so continuous integration. Okay, so I will let you know some of more information about continuous integration and continuous deploy. So whenever developer writes the code, so we integrate all that. Okay, all that code, and all developers at that point of time, he will build, he will test, and he will deploy into the client machines. This process is called CI/CD. This is for the abbreviations I'm telling, like whatever I'm getting in mind. Okay, so Jenkins helps for the achieving these kind of things. Okay, so instead of doing, okay, night builds, okay, night builds in the sense in earlier stage, I am again telling, this night builds used to do earlier, because early daytime application will be in live. Okay, you have lot of users. Okay, if something happens, if any something happens, it will affect the application. So that's why we used to do night builds earlier. Okay, so but now no need night builds. So build as, okay, when commit occurs by installing all code in the SCM tool. So build and test, checking and check the quality of the code. Okay, all of those. So that code using continuous process. Okay, we can do all these things using CI/CD. Okay, so in a day there will be many interactions, right? Correct. Maybe some, if something happens, so that will affect the application. Mm. So but that's why we used to do night builds earlier. So bugs will be reported fast and get rectified very fast also. So development happens also very fast. So this is all general only, but just keep in mind for, so it will add more points to you in interview. Okay, so terminologies, what are the terminologies? I already told. Integration, continuous integration, plugins. Okay, and build, test, deliver, and deploy. Okay, this is for building the code. Okay, this is for testing the code. This is for delivery. Okay, delivery the project. Okay, and deploy the code into machines. Okay, so these are all terminologies. Okay, so deploying into other missions, client missions, which means. Okay, so what is Jenkins workflow? First we have to delete this first. Jenkins workflow. So first we attach with the Git. Correct. So after that Maven for build. Okay, next Selenium for test, right? Quality checker, testing purpose, right? Selenium. Okay, so this whatever the artifacts are there, so those artifacts we will to Jenkins. Okay, once developer put in Git, Jenkins will pull the code and send it to the Maven for building, right? So once building is done, Jenkins pull that code, right, and it will build the code and send the Selenium for testing. So once testing done, the Jenkins will pull that code and send it to Artifactory as per requirement. Okay, so those Artifactory we can use in the applications. We can also deploy into the Jenkins. Okay, so how many ways continuous integration will work? How many ways? One is we can do manually. Next one is we can write the script. Okay, next we can use tool like Jenkins. Okay, right, we can do manually, we can write scripts. Okay, so these many ways we can use Jenkins. We can write script also, but not that much level, but we can use Jenkins tool. Okay, and anything else? So why Jenkins? Why Jenkins? Why Jenkins? Why not GitHub Actions and all, and Bamboo, all those? So Jenkins is a very popular tool, and also it is using many of the companies already. Lot of companies are using Jenkins. It has many plugins already. We have talked about plugins, right? So it has lot of plugins available. So you can also write your own plugin, but we don't write. Okay, I don't know how to write the plugin. That developers will do that. Okay, and you can use community plugins also. So Jenkins is not a just a tool. So it is a framework. Okay, which means framework. What does it mean framework? So for example, Docker is there. Can you able to customize? You can't do even whatever the commands you are using. You cannot able to modify it. Okay, whatever the commands are there, just you have to execute those commands. But Jenkins tool is not like that. You can customize it, which means you can. It's a kind of framework. In that framework, whatever the, for example, home page. So these are also, if you want to use, you can do whatever you want. You can do that in Jenkins. So that's it, and we can attach slaves and master also. Okay, for code, while you are building the code, if it is traffic is heavy, you can make separate also. Okay, you can assign 4 builds for this, 2 builds for this, like that. Master and slave, we can use that also. That you can also use that kind of also. We will do this, we'll see while we are doing it. Okay, so yeah, we can able to create the labels as well. Okay, so if you talk about Jenkins more, Jenkins is a kind of architecture. So it's a kind of client server model. So this terminals just keep in mind. Okay, Jenkins is architecture. Jenkins is client server model. When you install Jenkins, it acts as a master. Okay, Jenkins invoke clients to the perform jobs. Okay, like it will support OS, all OS, and can install in any OS. Okay, like Windows, Linux operating system. Okay, you will be accessing Jenkins through web server, and choose a long-term support release also. Okay, so for Jenkins installation, you need Java, install web server. Okay. So Jenkins is it is also open source, no need to pay. Okay, it is good to know. This is a open source. You can do your practice. You can do more practice also. Not a big deal. Okay, and so what type of configuration will be there in Jenkins? Global configuration, node configuration, job configuration. Okay, so we can create the freestyle jobs. Okay, we'll do all those things. Just this is like an introduction only. So what are the alternate tools, for the Jenkins? So you just know, for competitors, you have to know the competitor. In the question interview, if they ask what are the alternate tools for the Jenkins, GitHub Actions. Okay, GitHub Actions and GitLab CI/CD and Circle CI. But all these competitors, but not they can't replace it. Okay, Travis, Bamboo, next some Go CD something is there, and some harness, etc. So these
Team
are all
City.
competitors. Team City, right? So lot of available are there, but the thing is this: it is very popular. Jenkins is very popular, and many companies are opted. So many companies opted. That is the reason we are learning Jenkins. Okay. GitHub Actions, you can see if you go inside the GitHub in settings, you can see GitHub Actions as well. Okay, GitLab also. If you sign in with guys, you can hear me, right? So if you sign in with GitLab also, you can see GitLab CI/CD, and also I forgot Azure CI/CD. Okay, so Azure is really great, yeah. Azure is really great cloud actually. In this Azure, we have everything is integrating. Azure is integrating with many things, not like unlike AWS. AWS is not integrated with CI/CD, right?
Sir, it is. It will. I mean, it
Not
has
much popular.
integrated, sir.
Not much popular. But
Yeah, code, code build,
code
code
commit.
deploy.
Yes, yes, but not that much popular as Azure. This is
Yes,
really
yes.
popular, very much popular. Azure CI/CD. Okay, and also open source. In open source, Jenkins is the best. Jenkins is very high popular and also user friendly, so you can learn and you can do easily everything. Okay, right guys, we'll see next how to set up Jenkins and all tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
So do practice guys. I'm requesting you guys, don't waste your time, do practice on Kubernetes, because if you continuously do the practice Kubernetes, earlier you are at least you are sitting with me and you are trying to do something in along with me. That's the reason you might have consistency. But so once after completion of the course, you might not go and touch back. So then you will get gaps. So be careful. So don't neglect that Kubernetes also, because that is very most important. So continuously do practice, spend more time on these tools. So whatever which we have completed earlier also, like Docker and AWS, so all the services, what required services, and so this shell scripting, if possible, please revise all those things. So because you should not get the gap, that's why. Okay. So tomorrow we'll try to set up Jenkins. Okay. So that's it, guys. That's it. Introduction about Jenkins. Until
Yes,
then,
sir.
so we'll see you tomorrow. Okay, Yashwant. Sorry, apologies. I forgot to ask you. So, guys, any doubts?
Yeah,
No, sir.
Yeah.
sir. If you want to build the application, we are using Maven, right? For it's specially designed for Java
Hmm.
application.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah. If you want to build any Node.js application or like
Hmm.
which and all the tools we are going to use for build.
For build tools, actually, yeah, that is for Java. Correct. You are right. Maven is for
Yes.
Java build application. Right. Next question is for
Yeah.
Node.js.
Yes, yes. If we use Munstack application means how I mean which tool is going to build the application.
We doesn't know, right? We need to check. We need to check what are the supportive tool. So we have to plug in. We have to use that plugins.
Yeah.
So that's what we have to do.
Okay, sir.
That's it. For what is a supportive plugin? Just we need to check that. We have to know that exactly tool related to that tool. We have to search that plugin is available in Jenkins or not. If it is available, well and good. Else we have to see alternate.
Sir,
Correct.
if possible, can we deploy the Munstack application like real time?
We'll see that also. Okay, we will deploy Java applications and that also. We'll do that
Yeah.
exercise. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
sir.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Mm, yeah, that's it, guys. Any doubts? You have anything, Ishwant? So you understood, right? Just simply
No, sir.
theory. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah. Fine. Fine, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for connecting. Until then, take care. We'll see you next class. Bye bye.
Thanks, sir.